Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to part 2 of The Greatest Escape with Fulham FC. For those who didn't watch part 1, we started on transfer deadline day at the end of January at the team bottom of the Premier League, and we've got to try and keep them in the division. But it's going to be bloody well tough because we've already lost our opening 2 games. We played a balanced counter-attacking system against Aston Villa. I was just basically looking for a draw just to try and give us something on the board. We held out until the 82nd minute. Matty Cash scored an absolute screamer against us. Then Newcastle, we were 2-0 down at half-time. Never really in the first half. Changed to an attacking formation in the second half. Played a little bit better, had a few chances. But we can't seem to score a goal. We look at our fixture list. Look, it's 6 games in all competition without scoring. So, we need to change that in today's episode because if we don't score, we can't win. We take on Bournemouth and Brentford in today's episode. We are on 12 points. We're 12 points behind Brentford with a game in hand. And we're 13 points behind Bournemouth. We need to win both of them, really. Or at least win one of them. If we can win one, at least it gives us that little bit. We'll move a little bit closer to Brighton, who are 1 place ahead of us. We're 7 points adrift from the team closest to us. So it's a tough relegation battle. I did say in episode 1 that we didn't know what we were getting. A holiday forward, got what we got. We've got a 12-point deficit to make up. And we've only got 15 games in which to do it. Starting now. The team to take on Bournemouth is Rico in goal, Tete, Vezo, Ream, Robinson, Paulinho, Reed, Pereira, Solomon, Mitrovic and Carlos Vinicius. I'm playing a 4-4-2 diamond. I'm going slightly more direct with a slightly higher tempo. Counter and counter press, high defensive line, high press. Press more often and prevent short goal kick with distribution. I want our team running around constantly. I want us to be in their face and I want us to go for the victory. And here we go. We're underway at Craven Cottage. We need to get a victory here. We've got a possible injury in the opening couple of minutes, but it's not really showing up there. So he seems to be all right. He can run it off. It's only a tight fight. Right, can we build an attack from the back? Ream goes over the top looking for Vinicius but gives the ball away. And now Bournemouth play their own ball over the top, but Robinson gives the ball away and a defensive error inside 20 minutes. Anthony Robinson got there, but he didn't deal with it. Gave the ball away and Solanke was unmarked in the middle of the box and it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. That's not the start I wanted. Right, Robinson with a throw-in finds Carlos Vinicius, who goes back to Robinson, cuts inside to Andreas Pereira to Solomon, who has the ball taken off him, but Reed has burst through, gives the ball to Solomon and it could possibly be offside. VAR are checking. The goal stands. Robinson cut it to Andreas Pereira. Pereira to Solomon. He had the ball taken off him. Harrison Reed burst into the box. I thought he was going to shoot. He didn't. He knocked it to Solomon. And Solomon scores the first goal for Fulham since I took over as manager. I'm not going to look at the tight offside. My vision, I thought it was a little bit off. But I don't really care because the goal stands. Bournemouth are building another attack here. And Stacey whips in across at the back. Tete tries to deal with it but gives it straight back. And Solanke shoots and what a finish from Dominic Solanke. And it's 2-1 Bournemouth. Kenny Tete didn't deal with the cross. It was a weak header. He didn't really know where it was going really. Solanke got it. Gives it back to Zamura. Zamura back to Solanke. One touch. Turn, shoot, scores. Keeper can't really do much about that. Hopefully we'll react the same way we did after the first goal. I'm going to change to attacking. I'm going to shout some encouragement. But there's Reed who tries to find Vinicius. Paulinho. Reed again. Finds Robinson. Robinson bursts into the box and shoots and doesn't really trouble the goalkeeper. We're 2-1 behind at half-time, but we're not out of it yet. We've had a couple of chances. We have got ourselves on the score sheet. So there's always the chance we can get back into it in the second half. Right, we need to score a goal soon. We need to get back into this game. few players who are underperforming. 6.5 for Kenny Tete, 6.6 for Vezo. We're going to have to shout some more encouragement, I think. Paulinho. Ream goes right over the top looking for Mitrovic. And Mitrovic is brought down. It's a red card, it's got to be. Oh, it ain't a red card. I thought that's why it stopped. I was checking the penalty. He was outside the area. He was outside the area. It was clear that he was outside the area. I thought he was going to give him a red card. The referee ran over there and then... Come on. It's injury time and I don't think we're going to get that chance. We don't. And it's a defeat. It's Fulham 1, Bournemouth 2. We had a few chances and we managed to score a goal, but we weren't good enough. And losing games like that against teams who are in and around the relegation zone is only going to cause us more issues. We now sit still 12 points off of Brentford, played the same amount of games, but our goal difference is an extra point deficit, really. Bournemouth dragged themselves even further away from the relegation battle. And the Brentford game just become must-win. Right, there's been a couple of changes for this game. I've moved Paulinho back alongside Vezo in the centre of defence and I'm playing Nardoni in the centre of midfield. I've dropped Harrison Reed back as a defensive midfielder. Other than that, it's as we were. I've changed Robinson and Tete from wing-backs to full-backs for this game and I'm going for it. I'm going attacking. I'm going to play fairly narrow and we need to get a win here. So I want attacking, I want goals and I want 3 points. Brentford have got the first attacking highlight in the first minute of the game and Lewis Potter's free kick goes over the bar. Playing attacking and we're yet to have a shot. It's not good, is it? Goals, Fulham. That's what we need. Goals. Brentford are all over us here. They've had more possession, a lot more shots. And it's looking like it's only a matter of time, to be fair. Brentford go all the way back to come forward, but Vezo cuts it out. Mitrovic turns, plays it over the top. Solomon is through here. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, and his chip goes over the bar. His chip goes just over the bar. It could have been a goal against the run of play. We're yet to find the target, but it's half-time, and it's Brentford 0, Fulham 0. Right, the second half is underway. We need to try and have a few more chances. I put us on attacking, hoping that we would at least go for it, but we're yet to find the target. We've had one attacking highlight that's gone over the bar. It was close, but it went over the bar. Brentford have been all over us, possession-wise, shots-wise, XG-wise. Changed all of our attack for the last 10 minutes. I brought Cabano, Decordova-Reid and Wilson on. And still, I don't think they're going to manage to find the goal either. We're in injury time. The game is now over. We've picked up a point. It's our first point of the series. But it's a 0-0 draw away to Brentford. To be fair, we've probably got away with one there. But I don't know if a point at this stage of the season is going to be good enough. Right, that draw moves us to 13 points. We're now 11 points adrift of Nottingham Forest. Still 12 points adrift of Brentford. We do have a game in hand over Brentford, though. So if we can start to turn things around, maybe string together a couple of victories, we might still stand a chance here. At least we've stopped the rot with regards to losses. We've picked up our first point of the series. And we managed to score a goal in the last game, so we stopped that rot as well. It's going to be tough. No question about it, it's going to be tough. But we need to start winning games. We've got 13 games to go. And we need to win quite a few of them. If you look at our fixture list, we've got home game against Everton coming up, followed by a home game against Wolves. Wolves are down, sort of down there as well. Then we've got a trip to Leicester. So them 3 games are the ones where we need to start winning games. Then we've got Liverpool at home, which is probably going to be a defeat, isn't it? And then we play Brighton, Southampton, Palace. So we've got little clumps of games where we need to pick up points. We finish the season with Chelsea, West Ham, Tottenham, and then a home game against Nottingham Forest. So we need to pick up as many points as we can in the next 7 or 8 games to give us any sort of chance of staying up. I'm going to play a few of those games off camera and come back and let you know if there's still a chance of achieving the greatest escape in episode 3. Right, that's going to wrap up episode 2 of The Greatest Escape, and I'm not sure that the escape is possible. To be fair, if I'm perfectly honest with you, I don't think it can be done. We've got some very tough games coming against teams like Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. It's going to be really, really, really tough. And, yeah... Maybe I should have recorded this entire series before posting up the first episode, and then I wouldn't be needing to post any more. But anyway, the idea of this was to just do something a little bit different for a few episodes. Something that I could run alongside my main save, and just something a little bit different. If it gives you an idea to go and do The Greatest Escape, go and do it. I know a lot of people do the bottom at Christmas sort of thing, but then you've got the whole chance of signing players through January, so it makes it that little bit easier. This was sort of a harder version of the bottom of Christmas save, and might be impossible. We're going to find out soon, though, aren't we? Hopefully you'll join me again next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye for now.